I've been defeated and brought down. Oh, drop to my knees when hope ran out. The time is come to change my ways. On this day, I see clearly, everything is down to life. Been a place, and a broken dream, and I leave it all I'll never long for what might have been. No, regret won't waste my life again.
That is always a fucking bop. I love that shit.
You did a great job. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you. I
It's,
appreciate it.
it's almost like you're the best DJ around.
And that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining the
That's crazy. Wow. I can't even give the best DJ around his moniker. That's crazy.
It's not. I actually got a name. I just thought of it like literally 10 minutes ago, and it just said is. Because someone asked me, "What's your DJ name?" and I was like, "It's DJ Dre, by the way." And then it's like, "Oh, by the way,"
No.
and Gio's about to break
Oh,
everything.
Oh, you
like-
mean including the by the way?
yeah, including by the way. So it's like I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's DJ Dre, by the way." Da da da. So
I like that originality.
originality, it sinks. So, but nothing is better than King Apollo over here, the father of the
DJ King Apollo.
I love you
DJ.
too, son.
I'm copying Gio's hair, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I don't have it on pause. I just have to deal with all this. Hi,
So,
I am the hi. I'm the chicken nugget guy. You done?
that makes sense.
Okay. Hi, I'm King Apollo. For
King Apollo. Why did you just say that?
that's my thing. That's my name.
But you look like Candace. Hello, your name is like Candace.
My name isn't Candace.
Come over here with mom.
Do you want to just do our own podcast? Is that what's going on here?
Mm-hmm. I want to sit with Daddy. Sometimes I get annoyed and somebody hits me with you.
So when you get annoyed, Dad hits you.
Yeah. And the hippo eats chickpeas.
And hippos eat chickpeas.
No, chickpea.
Okay.
Come on,
Can I finish?
Daddy alone.
Can I finish
Oh,
talking
I
now?
want to sit with him.
I'm sorry,
Well,
that you guys.
That was a revelation, man.
Yeah.
He was
So-
talking that talk.
Really mean today.
You're really mean today.
No, you.
I'm really mean today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think before you get reported to the Poughkeepsie Journal, I think
No, don't. Where did that napkin come from?
it's,
From Miss Lena.
Didn't you put your boogers on that?
he did now.
This is escalating quickly.
It is. We are 5 minutes in,
No.
and it's
Yeah,
crazy.
just like Casey. I know
It's chaos.
Okay. I'm not. I think I've already tried to introduce myself and I've given up. My son is now blowing his nose right next to me.
It's all right. We'll just take two. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 3D Wrestling Podcast, to the longest weekly episodic podcast live thing on Facebook, because we just made that shit up. To my left or right, depending on how cross-eyed you are, it is the one and only DJ King Apollo, who tried to introduce himself about 2 times. You want to try again one more time? There you go.
I feel like we should put this on YouTube, but I don't know what our. Is it on YouTube?
It is. We're live on YouTube right now.
Okay. Hi everybody. I'm. Can I say it? Can I say that I'm King Apollo?
Yeah.
I'm King Apollo, the 2-ton titty tire daddy.
My name is Tawai Lucky Tom.
It's not though. This is my son Gio.
I believe him.
Say hi, Gio.
And hi, my name is Chicken Nugget, and Mommy's in the bed.
So his name is Chicken Nugget and his mom's in the bed.
Right.
And to the bottom, please take it off of me. No.
My name is Daniel. Some call me Lamar, some call me D-Right. I'm Daniel. That's the third D in the 3D. And welcome back to 3 niggas that love wrestling.
As always, that's all it is. And
That's how it started. That's where we started at.
Literally.
I literally only started liking you because like you're the supervisor. And then I was like, yeah, that nigga, all right. He okay. He will, he a little pretty boy, whatever. Little ass nigga. And then
Whoa, people lied to you.
oh, this nigga Dre's all right. He all right.
I'm Dad.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk for years, but we were friends on social media.
The hippo just
Yeah,
won.
that's all it
Oh,
was. We was linked up through that, and that's how we always had to bond through wrestling. And then obviously the podcast, I think stuff started. I saw your podcast from before, and I don't know.
Fuck them niggas. No, I'm playing. Not all of them. Just one. Not all of them.
We about to have podcast beef. Is this like
Nah, man. Dude who created it killed it, and just that was that. But anyway, that's the thing though. It's like literally my number one best friend in this world. Our bond started with wrestling. Like this, it makes friends. It's the perfect icebreaker.
and somebody
Is meeting someone who loves wrestling.
It is. It is, no matter what. Like it cleansed the soul, and we all agree. And as you, well, I won't say we all agree, because as you now know, Mr. Daniel, on TikTok, you got wrestling fans like us, and then you got other wrestling fans that's special,
Bro.
That's the best way to say it.
The internet wrestling community is the most toxic group of individuals in the world. No one hates wrestling more than wrestling fans.
There's only one group that's more toxic than wrestling TikTok. Anime TikTok.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Exactly. It's okay. But back to wrestling TikTok.
Bro, these fucking people, bro. Like you could literally make something and this is just like fact things. Like factual things. Like I posted a TikTok of a dude who posted like who had the best frog splash. I literally in the video am like, when I separate legacies, character, all that, just a visual representation of a frog splash, just what it looks like. And I said Montez Ford has the best frog splash, just off of a pure, simple visual base of a frog splash. From the Heavens is the best looking frog splash. No, man, it's Eddie Guerrero. No way. No, this is stupid, bro. What are you talking about? Yes, Eddie is a Mount Rushmore wrestler to most people. Yes, he's one of the absolute greatest of all time. Is he a better wrestler than Montez? Of course. Is he a better character than Montez? Of course. Does Montez Ford's frog splash look better than Eddie's? Yes. Like but people just take this shit so to the heart, bro. Oh my god, I don't. People are fucking ridiculous, bro. But I love it. Follow me on TikTok. Lamar Loves Wrestling.
Lamar Loves Wrestling is at the bottom there. And yes, like I said, people on TikTok just be roasting the shit out of you for no reason at all. And, you know, like I said, everyone's biased to their own opinions, but
they shouldn't be.
They're idiots. So that's all there is. That's all it's going to be. But as we was discussing before we got on the show here tonight, saying that basically wrestling is a wild time right now. And I know that King Apollo, you said that you haven't seen Deadline, which that was a pretty decent show. We could touch on that just a little bit. I don't know, Daniel, have you seen Deadline or?
Boy,
yes,
I like it. Oh yeah, man. Like I said, you know, I'll wait till we get into that.
We can jump into it right now. We can just go straight into it, honestly, because
all right.
That's
Let's go.
The meat and potatoes of it.
Now I know that you don't like Dolph Ziggler, okay? But one of the greatest performances ever in one of the best comebacks in all of wrestling, just a comeback, was Dolph Ziggler at the 2014 Survivor Series. You could agree to that, right?
Of course. Yeah, I give him that.
Trick Williams in that last 2 minutes was the greatest comeback since that. Might be better. My man had 0 pinfalls.
Literally nothing.
Scooped up 4 of them things. 4 of them things. The whole crowd was behind it. Yo, everybody besides what's his name? The Briggs, Josh Briggs.
Mm-hmm.
He was like gone half the match. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really remember anything he did, but everybody shined. That match was booked to perfection. Braun motherfucking Breaker.
Man, when he came in,
oh, Dre.
That man came in like a fucking juggernaut. And I think that's kind of like one of the first, and like we've seen Braun Breaker for like a good year plus 2 years, whatever. I think that's the first time he came into a situation and I was like, whoa. Like he came in spearing everybody.
That was probably like the most I've ever looked at him and was like, he's gonna be great on the main roster.
Same. I was like, yeah, I think he's about, I won't say he's ready, but he's right there.
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing, like people, like there's a big difference between like NXT great and like being ready.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Braun, I thought he was NXT great from jump. I mean, he obviously had a lot of work to do and he was improving and he improved amazingly. But like now is where I feel like that boy could do some things. He definitely do some things.
He's getting there. The thing is, I don't know if they're going to try to push it before this WrestleMania or are they going to try to do it afterwards to going to WrestleMania 41. Shout out to Peter. Said, come on, son. That's all.
Let's go, son.
that's just Deron, you're on mute. It's just the most random comment of all.
Nah, man, you don't remember Ed? Come on, son.
I know.
Right.
Come on, son.
Back to you.
I need to find my phone because I need to get you out for a later WrestleMania conversation.
Yes. But yeah, so Braun Breaker, like when he goes to the main roster, I don't know if he's going to do shit with Paul Heyman or he's going to be by himself or he's going to have another manager or whatever. But yeah, he's on his way there. But like you said, Trick Williams, that sequence, that whole ending sequence, whoever produced that match,
bro, give them a fucking raise, bro. Like that shit was it was booked so well.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was booked to fucking perfection, man. It really was. And yeah, kudos to them for pulling off such a, and I'm gonna be honest, like, and this ain't no bias, obviously, because you know who came up with the match idea. But I honestly I think the match concept is just amazing. I love it. I'm a big fan.
I loved it ever
Grab
since
that.
they did the whole scramble back in the day, like at Unforgiven and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean when Randy got all them championships?
Was it Randy or I just know that Brian Kendrick got one, and I was like, this
It
is
was
it.
crazy.
So it was a
It
wild
was
time.
crazy.
But
Oh, so exciting. Let's see what else we could get into. Dom and Dragon Lee.
so obviously with Wesley being injured, I felt like that was going to be Wesley's time to regain
It
that title
was
back.
100%.
And I personally feel like, okay, congrats to Dragon Lee. I guess storyline wise, like it's good with the whole Rey Mysterio shit, but I just rather
I
it
think-
would be someone else that's literally
Yeah.
in NXT right now. Dragon Lee been doing SmackDown stuff, and
I think Dom should have kept holding it until someone from NXT got it.
yeah, and I think he should have lost it at like Takeover. I mean,
Yeah,
Takeover WrestleMania shit.
Yeah,
So-
I think Dom should have definitely held on to it. But fun match. Good for Dragon Lee. It was a good match, good back and forth. We had the women's Iron Survivors, which definitely exceeded any of all my expectations for sure.
I didn't even have to say it this time.
He's a horrible father.
Yes, he was. His man was cheering on for. He literally said it at the same time.
Horrible father. Yeah, the women's Iron Survivor definitely exceeded expectations. I think that everyone definitely shined well in that match. Did not expect Blair to win. Caught me off guard a little bit. But congratulations. Yeah, I think every girl looked good. What are your thoughts?
I want to give a quick shout out, and I know Corey's been the main. I'm gonna shout him out first before I shout out this person. Corey's been the 100% main advocate for this girl for like a minute, and at first I was like, whatever, fuck out.
Can I guess who it is?
Go ahead.
Is it Lash Legend?
100%. She showed the fuck out in that match. She was out there looking dominant. She did a whole bunch of shit I never seen before. And that was like literally her coming out party. And I fucking love it. So at this point, I can kind of see where he's getting at. So shout out to Corey for calling that a minute ago. And shout out to Last Legend because she just fucking showed up and showed out. But yeah, Blair Davenport winning.
Good for her. Good for her. What did you think of that cage match?
Trash.
Okay, let's move on. Now, to my knowledge, I believe you didn't love the main event.
The main event storyline wise was cool. It was all right. It was a good match. I just, like I said, if we knew that Dragunov was going to win, whatever, I just kind of felt like that could have been saved for. Honestly, the men's Survivor match could have been the main event. Honestly, that whole shit could have been.
I agree. 100%.
Like just that whole thing with Dragunov and Corbin. If Corbin wasn't going to win, that didn't need to be the main event. And I just felt like that could have been saved for not a NXT at another state. That could have been done at the Performance Center.
Let's take a second and fucking give some flowers to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin gets so much hate. I used to be one of them. I loved Baron when he first came, when he still, when he was just balding and he had that weird belly button. I was a big fan of Corbin, like undefeated Corbin for a long time. And then, he was really very mid for a long time. Loved his bum gimmick. Loved bum ass Corbin. But yeah, when you really look at it though, like, and I heard it on a podcast today, like people like Baron Corbin are so fucking necessary to have in this business.
For real.
Yeah, I'll definitely give him that. Yeah, like he is such a company man and does his job to the best of his ability, doesn't complain. That's the one thing that I will say a lot about WWE superstars is that a lot of them, way more than half of them, doesn't matter what they're doing. They're going to do it to the best of their ability, even if they're not like the fucking main event. They're not going to fucking complain. Like, they're going to do their job because it's their job. They're not going to go on Twitter and vent their frustrations. So, yes, hats off to Corbin for being a fucking stand-up superstar and helping this young talent develop. And yeah, I hope one day Corbin gets his fucking just due.
As he should. I don't know if he
My
would ever
girlfriend's
be
blessed
woke.
in Taylor Swift. Can y'all hear it?
I personally can't, but
Yeah, okay. No, it's not picking up on my microphone. I just had to check. Go ahead.
yeah. It's like Peter says, and if they've been on socials, it's usually part of an angle. That's true. That's very true. Like, case in point with a lot of shit that's going on right now with Seth and Punk.
Now hold on.
Yes.
Are we done with Deadline?
Yeah, we're done with Deadline.
now, right?
We're done with Deadline.
Bro,
We're done.
let's get it. Yo, nah. Duran, I need your full attention, sir. Did you see the clip of Punk and Rollins in the ring?
Seen it on Twitter.
When yo, go ahead, Dre. Say whatever you need to say. I need a process.
Not even that. I was actually going to show your clip on TikTok. So hold on.
Oh, go, please do.
Cross promotion. There we go.
This shit right here, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly how you do business like a professional. That, what we saw last night, is how you do business like a professional. My boy Seth let it all out. Punk took it like a champ. Nobody fought backstage. None of that. So bring it the fuck on. Because I'm invested and ready for this fucking match. Oh yeah, and it's going to main event night 1 of WrestleMania. For sure.
Yes, sir. And you know what the best part about it? And I it took me a couple takes to get that done. And I left this line out. But the rumor going around is that there was no producer for that segment.
Which is wild.
Like, the fact that, like, if that's true, and that means that the two of them had to come face to face. Yeah, it's not like they don't like each other, Sir Peter. Like, they straight up got beef. But the fact that the two of them who have, I think the animosity is more on Seth's side, which is understandable. But the fact that they have so much animosity and don't like each other, were able to come face to face, piece together that segment, carry that into the ring, was a fucking masterpiece.
God. And you can just feel it. And that's like,
bro,
I was just saying this to my girlfriend. Like, when we saw Seth just sitting there with his neck, like, just looking down at him, I was like, Seth looked like a whole fucking adult right now.
Sir, Seth didn't even come out with the laughing entrance.
Bro,
He would
just look at the face off. Just the face off alone. Yo, they could have left the ring and said nothing, and I would have been hyped.
Sir, he literally just came out serious Seth. No dancing, no nothing. He was just like, nigga, I hate you.
Bro.
I was like, all right. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'd have been upset, but if Seth said nigga that one day, I'd have been like, all right, man.
Like, bro, the look in Seth's eyes, bro. Like, the way he looked at this man, telling him this ain't your home, this is my home.
Pure,
nigga, what, bro?
Pure hatred. Pure hatred.
Seth said everything with his motherfucking chest, bro. Like, all of it. All of it. Yo, Dre, I got so fucking hyped, bro. Like, he meant every fucking syllable.
I think I did see a little bit of that. Like he was doing like some mannerisms and stuff like that.
I felt that I caught more Moxley vibes from Seth in that promo.
I can see that too.
Like the way he said "pal" in it, like he was like, like he like I got more Mox vibes from Seth's promo. But yeah, bro, that might have shit. Bloodline aside, that might have been the greatest in-ring segment
And
the year.
Here's the thing. It's starting early. Like I don't even know if they're going to reach the Rumble. I don't know if they're going to fight at the Rumble. I think it's going to reach into WrestleMania unless they do both. Unless they do both Rumble and WrestleMania. No.
I mean, they can.
Punk is in the Rumble, so scratch that.
Yeah, Punk's in the Rumble.
So
yeah, but I feel like they're gonna have like Seth interrupted, and then you're just gonna go from there.
So either two things are going to happen. Seth is going to cost Punk from winning the Rumble, or Punk is winning the Rumble.
Yeah,
I mean, they already.
I don't want Cody to win it again.
They already, but who then? All right, so not Punk, not Cody. Who will we get to win it?
If it's not Punk, it has to be Cody.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm telling y'all niggas right now, if I see anybody challenging for a world title that is not Cody or CM Punk, I'm heated.
And Corey, don't be going on here in the comments saying it's Randy Orton either. He's getting his title shot in the way room.
Wait a minute. Now hold this thought.
Here we go.
I've been seeing. Hold on, nigga. Let me live. All right. I've been seeing a lot of little chat, and basically people are saying that Roman will lose to Orton at the Rumble. Orton will face Cody at WrestleMania because everyone's like, the story is not about Roman, it's about that championship. It doesn't have to be Roman.
No.
And then they made a good hold up. The only reason why I kind of fell for it was because they were like, you could do, because the story between Cody and Randy would be bigger than Cody and Roman's story. That's a given. No one can disagree to that. Just the history alone. You could do Randy and Cody, Punk and Roman, and then that leaves the door open for people to get Rock and Roman. Or yeah, you know what I meant. So Randy, Cody, Punk, Rollins, Rock, Roman. That's what the people were saying.
So Peter says the Orton versus Roman match at Royal Rumble will not be a title match because he already said that people do not get another shot when they lose to Roman. I don't even think he faced Roman yet for the title.
Wait. Oh no, he beat Bray for the championship. Never mind.
Yeah.
All Elite. Yeah, this is going to be an All Elite WrestleMania. That's what it's going to be.
No, people need to stop that shit. But they're like, oh, like this is an All Elite WrestleMania. No, these niggas was here first. Cody leaving was the only reason we got AEW. People need to stop it.
Well, if Jade is in there, then that's
different.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you. I'm not mad at Cody and Roman at WrestleMania. I mean, Cody and Randy at WrestleMania. If Randy won the title at Royal Rumble, I wouldn't be upset.
I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I feel like if we get Randy Orton mind games, because I feel like Randy Orton now is just like whatever. So if we get mind games, Randy, and then he plays the legacy theme song before his actual theme song.
Oh no, I need Randy to turn full blown heel into WrestleMania.
I said Jade is winning the women's Rumble. I think honestly, that spot might go to Bayley.
Bro, I'm putting everybody on notice. You give me babyface Bayley one more run, I'm all the way in. Put that little pony to the side. Give me what I want. I'm all the way in. I'm ready for I'm ready for him.
Come on.
So
I'm ready for him.
So what do y'all fellas think about the rumor mill that we might have another return to the WWE, and that's being Sasha Banks?
Trey, what do you have against her?
Go ahead.
Trey, what do you have against Sasha Banks?
I got some stuff against her. I'm with you.
My games, Randy versus Face Mask, Cody Rhodes.
Mm,
That's wild.
Peter.
That's wild.
Dashing Cody Rhodes.
Dashing.
Ooh, give me this fucking mirror. Woohoo. Bring that banger back for a night.
Give him a paper bag. Give him a
Mm.
paper bag.
Dre, give me your Sasha Banks frustrations.
That's just too fat to be babyface. I think Sasha Banks' frustration just okay. I'm gonna just say this first off before I post this on TikTok and everyone's like, "Yeah, it's on Sasha Banks' dick."
Don't forget, I in our early episodes, I said some stuff about Sasha. So
Yeah.
let that be on the record.
Like she's a phenomenal wrestler, phenomenal talent. She's good at what she does. I'll just say that. I'll give her that. Phenomenal matches from before. I think just, I don't know if she feels like she's here. And she feels like she's here. And I think honestly, she's like right here.
I
Like
100% agree.
with the other horsewomen comparing, I know people don't like Becky and her wrestling skills. No, Becky's not a great wrestler, but on the mic, she got charisma. Charlotte is overall the fucking greatest. Bailey, whenever she wants to turn it on from bell to bell, she fucking got it. I'm
Sure
sorry.
does.
Sasha Banks is a phenomenal wrestler, but once Bianca Belair came into the picture, we was like
Talk
Sasha.
to him, Dre. You
Sasha,
better talk to Dre. You better fucking talk to them. You better remind them.
Sasha
Oh.
the fuck who? Oh yeah, let's forget. We also got a Rhea fucking Bloody Ripley. Like when we're talking about top tier talent, Sasha right now is not even top 5. And I think she feels like she's number 1 GOAT. And there's other fans that believe that hype that she's GOAT, and she's not.
Facts. Dre, I could not have said it better myself. I think the pedestal that she puts herself on is ridiculous. I think the fact of her walking out of WWE was fucking stupid because you're there to do a job. End of story. You were there to do a job. Usos sat in catering for 2 years, came back as heels, and then dominated. Now they're one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
For real.
Like, come on, bro. Triple H had the 96 King of the Ring taken away from him for the curtain call. One the best ever to do it.
Like they were the tag champs. It's not like they was getting no TV time. It's not like they was getting. They were just booked in the Fatal 5-Way. Yes, it didn't make sense, whatever the case may be, but that's just what it was for that night. Like, I don't know. Just to walk out and all that, it didn't make any sense.
I'll be honest with you. Even when I look at Bailey or Sasha's WWE run, she's a circumstantial great wrestler. I think that she could only have great matches with certain people.
I can see that.
I don't think she's a universal talent like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm open for her to come back. It's cool by me. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm not about to, I mean, I could be lying. I could hear the music and then be like, oh shit, Sasha Banks back in the building. But right now, that's how I feel. Is I don't really care. But if Bailey gets kicked out of Damage Control, Bailey turns babyface, and we're feeling all bad for her, and then Sasha comes back, I'm good with that.
Plus, a little part of me thinks it's too soon. Like, Sasha, she makes a big thing and leaves, and she goes to Japan. Okay, what has she done? She won a title. Did she win a title? I think she won a title.
Yeah, and then she lost it because she got injured during the match.
Exactly. She's been injured this whole time.
Yeah, bro. She's had I think 2 matches.
So yeah.
No, she's had. It's a single digit. That's for sure.
So like, if you want to make a top name for yourself, yeah, you done the Mandalorian, you done all that, but in the wrestling stance. Like, if you want to go the McIntyre route or the EC3 route and just fuck shit up in the indies, do the Cody route, and then come back, I feel like it would be more monumental. Coming back now is like, oh, okay, welcome back.
I feel like Sasha Banks is not capable of taking over the indies. Like,
I don't think
I feel like
she's lowering herself.
I feel like New Japan exposed her a lot. That's why we only had very few matches, because even attacking a returning Kari Sane, like we seen that whole thing just completely mess up. So like,
She botched her debut new finisher.
Hardcore.
yeah. So yeah, it was not. It's not like I like Sasha Banks personally, but like I don't see her like killing the ending. Now, when WWE signs Gilla, now we got beef and issues. Now we got problems. But for right now, nah, I can't see that. Right now,
Sasha-
Trinity's doing a lot better than Sasha.
Yes, that's a fact.
That is.
That
And
is
people
a fact.
at this point, fucking what's her name? That other girl, Amber Moon, she's doing better than Sasha.
Oh wow, Dre said Ember Moon before Sasha. Oh, it's a full.
Yeah.
It's
She's
a,
definitely she's a
Oh.
better wrestler than her. Sasha's a better character and star. Athena's
Yeah.
a way better wrestler.
I've been saying that for years. Dre don't just don't like to hear
Athena's top 3 in the world right now.
Dre don't want to hear that, Daniel.
Just in ring. Here's
I'll
the
give
thing.
her. Yeah.
I think, listen, I think that Dre takes into consideration, of course, like we are WWE bred wrestling watchers.
Mhm.
Okay. So when we look at people like outside of WWE, everyone's mostly based on just their in-ring ability. They don't put as much into character development and storylines. So it's like, of course, when Dre's looking at this stuff, like he could acknowledge that she's a great in-ring talent, I'm sure. But when you look at her, it's like, okay, I'll take someone who's a little less on the in-ring talent with a little more of charisma and character. And I think that's where Dre's like issue kind of lies. Because like it's like, yes, like we're looking for people that can go in the ring, emotionally get me invested in you.
Right.
I'm looking for emotional investment. Sami Zayn right now is like, Sami Zayn's not the best wrestler in the world, but he is a top fucking contender just purely off of my emotional investment whenever that man has a microphone in his hand.
Facts. Anytime that man
So,
is in
but
the
yes.
corner and does his face like this and do the haluva kick,
Bro,
you feel it.
you-
You feel it.
right here, baby. But yes, Athena is top 3 in ring in the world.
I give her that. Yeah, she's good. She's good people.
She's got the best finisher for sure.
Ah,
She's gonna have to have tailbone surgery by the end of her career, but
100%.
definitely.
Her and Zoe Stark got the best finishers. They be fucking. I love that Zoe's that Z360. I love that shit. That's just fire.
I like it's not Lola Vice, the one where they go like they do the spin before they hit the cutter. I like that one too. Or it's like
That's
it's-
cute.
oh, that's so Ruka.
yes, I like hers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, and what's her name? What's that blonde chick with the reverse arc the reverse 450 RKO? That's also
Isn't that-
Soul Ruka, right?
That's
Yeah,
Sol
so-
Ruka, yeah.
It's the same person.
Yeah.
Technically, fun fact: So Ruka's black.
What?
Yeah, she was featured on the Black History Month post in NXT.
Nigga, what?
Exactly.
Nothing. You know what? Because
She got
Bobby Lashley's Spanish, so
I
nothing makes
forgot about
sense.
that. I forgot
Nothing makes sense.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
The world was sick when they found out Cody was Cuban. They was like, wait, what?
He not black. What's going on here?
He said, "Nigga, you ain't a nigga."
had us all fooled.
Cody Cuban.
Cody did us foul. Nigga did us dirty.
But I will say this: I want Sasha Banks to have this one match in the Indies because this person cannot come to any public company, and I would have Sasha face Tessa Blanchard, and that's I feel like that'd be a good match for the both of them.
I mean,
So what y'all saying? Sasha is a female mellow.
no. Wow.
I think you might have said no a little too fast on that.
I had to think about it for like I said no, and then the process, and I was like, oh,
don't.
I'm gonna say yeah, sure. I'll agree with you, Corey. Why the fuck not? Melo's great in the ring. He's just missing that little bit of oomph on his character. So is Sasha Banks.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Sasha, when she came back and had the blue hair, that was okay. And then I think it just left off at some point. I don't know when.
Her as the heel is all right in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Purple hair, Sasha. I'm down with.
I'll just
That NXT fucking making little Izzy cry. I'm down with that.
that and now Izzy's basically a wrestler at this point, which is crazy how long ago
She's
that
16 years old wrestling in Texas.
That is wild. But if Sasha Banks come back, I'll only want one thing, and that's Sasha and Bailey at WrestleMania. If they don't get the main event, Sasha's going to have a fucking conniption and she's going to quit. So
Oh yeah.
there's that.
I'll tell you, until Charlotte and Rhea from this year's WrestleMania, Sasha and Bailey was the best Sasha and Bailey from Takeover Brooklyn 1 was the best women's match I've ever seen live.
I want Sasha to come back and do Melina's split all over again.
In the Sailor Moon fit.
In the Sailor Moon fit.
Look at him.
It's just complete darkness.
Mad heavy breathing on the microphone.
Y'all about to see Lola Vice do that at the Rumble this year.
Lord. Yo, Raw in its entirety, besides that, you're fucking disgusting. I hate you. This thing, bro. I give up. I give up. Well, we're gonna end this at 42 minutes. Oh my god.
As you were saying about Raw. Raw.
Yeah.
Rich. Oh my god, I can't.
Yeah.
The listeners on Spotify is going to be confused as fuck. But,
I don't know. Oh, I checked before. I couldn't find it on Spotify.
well, I'll double back on that next week. But
Yeah, that's like so many people's like main question. They're like, is it on Spotify? And I'm like, oh shit. No.
I think we are, but we about to find out. So
Jesus, man. I'm not gonna lie, the wrench took me out.
I had to contribute something. Y'all were getting reckless over here. I had to contribute something.
Sir Dre, was that mambo sauce?
no, it was hot.
That was a
mustard.
hot mustard.
But I still got 2 mambo sauces on deck because you just never know when to pull it out. Pause.
You just never know.
Oh, you gonna know when Lola Vice hit the screen. Between Lola Vice and Trinidad flag, somebody's getting pulled out tonight.
That's wow. I don't even know what to say to that.
Mm-hmm. Danny, what was you about to say?
Nigga, I don't even remember.
It was something about Monday. It was something about the wrench. Sasha and Bailey versus Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
I don't think the universe is ever going to get behind Kaden and Katana.
And
Which is crazy.
You know,
They're really good.
They really are. They just, I don't know.
They're
They
hella
get
short
called-
in person.
They get called up and they get zero reaction. Like,
That was happening for a little bit with DIY too. They was
getting like,
they wasn't getting nothing. This match that they had this week
mm-hmm. Starting to
with
pop
Miz,
because it's Cleveland.
yeah. And last week, and this is the thing. Last week was a perfect example. The 2 out of 3 falls. Like it started off and like the crowd wasn't into it. That crowd got into that shit by the end.
Oh yeah, how'd you feel about the debut of Alexis Texas, aka Brian Pillman Jr.? That's not the is that the name? Is that the name of? That's not the name of Brian Pillman? Is not Alexis Texas? So wait, so who's Alexis Texas?
You better stop before you do something to me out here right now. You better cut it out. You better cut it out. You'll take me back to 18.
And show him back up. Man.
Cut it out.
I think it's just some girl named Alexis in the state of Texas. That's all. You can Google it. I don't know.
Why you think I date white women? All right.
He said, "Hey Google, show me pictures of Alexis, Texas." Oh, my Google picked it up.
Oh shit.
His phone about to malfunction right now.
Pull the glasses down.
Jason. Yeah, y'all can still hear me.
This is terrible.
Oh my god.
Raw was great this week. That's what I was saying. Raw was amazing this week. Front to back, fantastic stuff.
Shout out
R-Truth.
Oh yes. We'll go. I'm gonna do the shout out later, but yeah, R-Truth, national treasure.
Unk is a treasure. When that nigga got the ring, was like, yeah, I got some ideas for the Judgment Day. And Damian Priest is like, all right, let's hear him out. You're a funny guy. Let's hear it. He goes, all right. Well, first, I think we got to kick JD out because nobody really likes him. And yo, I was fucking dying, bro. Truth was killed. He said, y'all locked the doors to the clubhouse, the front and the back door. He's like coming out to the ring with like a fucking, like a what the hell is it? Just like a hoop of Christmas lights because he was trying to decorate the fucking Judgment Day fucking clubhouse.
Bro, anything that R-Truth does, I love it.
Bro, he's tripping. He's backstage he was talking to the Creed brothers and somebody else. And they're like basically like, you're not in the Judgment Day. Like, yes, I am. Like, fuck.
What you mean?
He's like, what you mean? Yo, I love this man so much, bro. Ooh, R-Truth, boy. Unk is a national treasure. I swear to God.
That's
ridiculous. We saw the reuniting of CM Punk and Kofi backstage.
Jamaican me crazy.
Yeah, they were tag team champions. Don't forget.
He said, I heard a lot of great things about Chad Gable and said to Ricochet, I heard Jeff Harbaugh at video games. Like,
bro,
shit on his whole man's career. Like,
he was loving up on Kofi. Told Chad Gable I heard great things. Looked Ricochet dead in his eyes and said, and I heard you're terrible at video games.
Like,
that's not even necessary.
Bro, buried his whole life, bro.
This man had a title shot. Like, this man's former U.S. champ.
None of that matters, apparently.
Because he's terrible at video
games. Buried the fuck out of him.
But I am liking, and I know some people on the internet's complaining because it's the internet and people complain about all these CM Punk backstage interactions with literally everybody. I love it. Have him talk to everybody backstage. Judgment Day, Kevin Owens.
Yo, no, we didn't even talk about that yet. We didn't even talk about that. Bro.
Cora Jade.
That we needed that. The world needed to see that.
Moment.
That was beautiful. That video was so fucking wholesome because the one video where he meets her and she's crying, he's like, I don't like when women cry. That was like a documentary leading up to his UFC debut, and I watched like that whole thing. So the video where he came up to her backstage, bro, shit took my whole soul. I felt every emotion ever. I was so happy for her. But Duran,
go ahead.
Backstage. Well, it started in the ring. Promos Punk on SmackDown. He was like, what about Kevin Owens? He's like, you think I could tag with Kevin Owens? He's like, I'd probably end up fighting Kevin Owens. He's like, Kevin's a stickler, and basically we're too much alike. Took a jab at AEW. And
of course he did.
He said, yeah, he's like, I don't know if I could trust a guy who's running around backstage punching people in the face for no reason. It's 2023 and you just shouldn't do that. I lost it. But so they were backstage and they come face to face and the tension, you could feel it. And he asked him, he's like, you know where Adam Pearce's office is? And Kevin's just like, no. He's like, oh, thanks for all your help. And they just walk away from each other. But my first thought was the shoot interview where Kevin Owens is talking about when he was in Ring of Honor back in the day, and he got in a Punk was pissed that he wrestled with a t-shirt. So Kevin went out and wrestled without the shirt. Kevin came backstage and was like, "You happy now?" And Punk lost it. Lost his fucking mind on him. So that's where I was thinking. I didn't even in that moment think about the fact that Kevin and the Bucks are like this.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, this shit's layered like that.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, when I tell you the world stopped for me when they came face to face. The whole world stopped for me. I just sat there. I was just like, oh shit. Bro, and we're not going to get that anytime soon.
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not. But when those two go back and forth on the microphone, boy, have your popcorn ready.
I can't wait.
It's gonna get real.
It's gonna be legit.
So I just thought about it. What if, like, for their Mania match, what if Seth Rollins and CM Punk both came out in a different version of their Ring of Honor gear?
That'd be great.
Like they referenced Tyler Black and CM Punk. Pepsi plunge and all.
Oh,
Speaking of, shout out to Seth Rollins, and every time he's in a serious situation, he comes out with his little Joker-esque suit. Because last time he was wearing something like that, he was talking face to face with Roman, and now he's doing this with Punk. So, yeah, he know what he's doing.
bro,
But I
Seth said it with his chest, bro. This is my home. Oh, you don't call this place your home. I hate you.
and it's only going to build from here. But I wanted to give a quick 2 shout outs. One, I'm low key liking this whole little build that they're going to do with Rhea Ripley and Ivy now. I mean, obviously Ripley's going to win, but you know, it's a good match. And also, shout out to whoever's doing fucking Shinsuke's Nakamura's promos and anime work and everything in between.
Duran.
Yep.
Duran. You need to go watch Shinsuke's promo from this past Monday. Anime images, subtitles. Bro, it is literally, it's crafted for you.
Yes.
I do like
it's fucking amazing.
I do like this. I do like hearing this. As you guys can tell by the crying child in the background, it's time for me to go.
Are you leaving?
Well, my son is. I don't know. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, now that we're on Spotify, I'm trying to sound more professional. So
No,
I guess
we
that's
don't know
even there
about
yet.
Yeah, we're to be continued. We just got a website. That's all we got. That's all we got going so far. So
okay. Well, as you can hear in the background, it's almost time for me to go because my son is
All right.
wilding, and yeah.
I just want to run this this WrestleMania 40 card by you guys that I saw today. And the caption on it was, I mean, how good would we be eating if this was the WrestleMania card? We got Jimmy versus Jay in tribal combat. We got Bailey versus Io Sky for the women's championship.
I could definitely see that.
Logan Paul and LA Knight, yeah. We got Becky versus Rhea.
Okay.
Gunther versus Brock Lesnar.
Love it.
Seth versus Punk, and Cody versus Roman.
And you know what's crazy? We said all that, and we're still missing a shit ton of superstars. Randy Orton. I don't know if Charlotte Flair's injured or not, but we'll add Charlotte Flair. You said Rhea and Becky already. Like, gosh, it's just too many. Solo. What is Solo gonna do? Solo and Cena might go back at it. Like,
when you look at this, Dre, and think about the possibilities, this has the potential to be the greatest WrestleMania since WrestleMania 17, front to back.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get off.
All right, I love you, man.
Yeah, I'll let you too, man. I'm out.
All righty. But yes,
This could go down. This has the potential to go down as the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
and it's WrestleMania 40. It's another milestone. Like WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 30. All of them are phenomenal main events. Not main events, phenomenal pay-per-views, phenomenal WrestleManias. And I think
Yeah.
this can easily supersede all of those.
Yeah, it really can.
The only match I
match
say
I say-
fuck that to is Rhea and Becky.
I wouldn't say fuck that to Rhea and Becky. I wouldn't. Listen, say what you want about Becky. When Becky wants to turn it up, both her matches with Bianca are fantastic. Fantastic.
I
I
get that.
love both of them. The real ones, not that first SummerSlam bullshit. But
Yeah.
the Mania match last year at 38 in Dallas, phenomenal. And then their match at SummerSlam last year, phenomenal. Fantastic. I'm all the way on board for Becky and Rhea, because we haven't really gotten the program like that with them.
And then still, let's not forget, we got the whole Judgment Day got to be represented at some point for WrestleMania. Like, we don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, the
Like,
tag titles in general. Like,
it's really crazy. It's just a lot. We got a big ass event. We got some great matches already lined up, and we still got a lot more coming up. So, yeah, like you said, this could be the greatest event of all time, period.
the potential is there, man. The fucking potential is there. It's what a wild time. This is
Real quick, while you're here, with those matches that you just named off, what are your predictions right now? Early predictions on people that's winning those matches.
I'll tell you. Let's see. Jey Uso, obviously, Yeet.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to the Yeet coming back, because some fucking indie wrestler working for hot dogs and handshakes thought he was gonna thought we weren't gonna get that. WWE don't lose, all right? Like, we're gonna get it. That's because
Becky,
Bianca
right.
carried the match. Oh, stop it, Corey.
Rhea versus
I
the
would
chick
say
Raw.
babyface Bailey would beat Io Sky. LA Knight 100%. I think Rhea would retain over Becky. Gunther would beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Rollins. I think Rollins would go over Punk. I do. I don't think Punk should win the main event. I think he should be in the main event of 9-1. I don't think he should win the main event of 9-1. And Cody. If Roman wins the title, I'm out. I'm out.
We all got to
Like,
check out at that. If Roman
I'm
wins again, he's
exhausted.
definitely breaking that Hogan record, which is
yeah. He would have to get it till he would have to hold it till September to beat Hogan's record,
which is wild.
Yeah, I'd be out by then. I'd be done. But Gunther and Brock, man, listen, that is some shit right there, guy. I would lose my fucking mind.
I wouldn't even know what to think, honestly. I would probably have to take a shot before that match happened, because the chops, the suplexes, the physicality. If we thought that Gunther versus McIntyre versus Sheamus was a fucking physical match, that man and Brock Lesnar,
bro, violence.
and then yes, that's another name, Drew McIntyre for WrestleMania, Bobby Lashley. Like, that's just it's just too much. It's too much. There's too many superstars. There's too much greatness. And
bro, this roster is fucking insane.
Because we already got top tier great storyline matches, and now we got to fill the rest of it with what about Gunther versus Lashley if Brock don't return? That's also a decent match. No. It's decent.
No. That ain't WrestleMania caliber to me.
You gotta give Lashley something.
Lashley needs to change his damn voice. That's what he needs to do.
Since he didn't really get his match last year, unfortunately, I guess he got to get one this year. I just don't know with who, but
I don't know. Just bring back the Brawling Boots. We'll do Lashley and Street Profits versus the Brawling Boots. Book it.
AJ Styles got to return at some point. And Karrion Cross needs a motherfucking match at WrestleMania.
Yo, Kerry and Nathaniel Cross, our pal, the first one to ever support this podcast. We got to do something with him. He needs a fucking story. He needs to be able to shine, man. Like he needs something. Like I'm looking for like, let's see, Karrion. I don't know. Even Karrion and Bobby. Like that's something we could fucking book right. Karrion and Randy would be awesome.
You know what? That might be it. Now that Randy's on SmackDown.
Randy just needs to start elevating talent.
But we need to start this Karrion build now and stop having him lose clean on SmackDown for literally no fucking reason after being gone for 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
And then we might get Santos and Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
If Rey Mysterio's back I think he should be back by then. But
yeah.
So if we don't do that match, if we don't do Santos and Rey, I'm gonna put out a suggestion that we should do Dominic versus Rey one more time, run it back, and it'll be hair versus mask or hair versus career.
I agree. Get Dom that dub. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio, bro.
For real.
His in-ring ability from like between his tagging with Rey to now, night and day.
Night and motherfucking Judgment Day. That's what it is.
That was great. He has really grown into himself, man. He is, especially like when he goes to NXT, he's a ring general in there with the other talent. Like Dominic Mysterio is doing the motherfucking thing right now, bro, for sure. Proud of that guy.
And that's great. And after a while, if he keeps this momentum going, you might see him as a future world champion one day.
I think so. I think it's possible.
Don't shoot the messenger, but
hey, listen.
The new workhorse.
That's a fact. Man's flying down to Florida and then making the dates. And CM Punk's first match back in WWE is against Dominic Mysterio at the Madison Square Garden holiday show.
And MSG. At this point, Dominic Mysterio, we're going to say it live here first on the podcast. Dominic Mysterio of 2023 is the MVP of WWE.
Man wrestled AJ, wrestled Orton, wrestling Punk, wrestled his dad. Like Dom is, listen, he's so young. We got time. Also, if Big E doesn't return at the Royal Rumble in Tampa, I'm going to cry and then believe that he's never coming back to wrestling. Just want to put that out there.
I think he will, though. I think we're going to have a momentous occasion at the Rumble this year, which is literally only a month and 2 weeks away, I believe. So
yeah, I'm gonna see you, Jay. I'm gonna see you down there, baby.
I'll be there. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. The road to the Rumble.
It's gonna be a good time.
I think we're gonna wrap up the show here.
All right, yeah, my girlfriend's sick. I'm gonna go take care of her.
Yes. But obviously, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Obviously, it's been another fantastic episode. Right now, we got a website. So if you want to check into makingent.com, you could go into that, click on the 3D Wrestling Podcast or 3D Wrestling Live link that's on the side. You can catch all previous episodes, and you can catch this episode as well if you missed it. So with that being said, catch us on all social media platforms. I don't got to go through it all. I am Dre Macon. To my right, left, right, whatever side of it.
I'm Daniel. You can follow me on Instagram at Daniel_Lamar. You can follow me on TikTok because I do make content now at Lamar Loves Wrestling. And yeah, we will see you next Wednesday.
Yeah. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Make sure to put on some comments and links on the Facebook page. You guys have a good night. Yeah.